Hey watch people, this is Hector from Winding Crowns, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Dufrane Barton Springs 2. But first, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Oris Aquas in the green. More to come on this watch. This is the watch we're looking at today, guys. It's the Barton Springs 2 is the name of this one. This is a watch made by Dufrane. They are a Texas micro brand, and they are out of Austin, Texas. The owner is Stephen Lee. And why the name Dufrane? His grandmother's last name was, her maiden name was Dufrane. That was her last name, and it has a really nice ring to it. It does have a southern sound to it, Dufrane. So I think that he paid tribute to his grandmother, and that's where the name came from. I actually happen to like the name. You can see look very robust and very well made. I've had several watches from Steven that he sent out to me, and every one of those Dufrane watches was really nice. The case was nice, the finishing was nice, the movements were nice. Just altogether a good package, and this is no exception. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit more detail. This case, he uses it also on a GMT that he's got. He had the original Barton springs in different, he had a PVD coated one, stainless steel. They sold out pretty quickly. If you look closely, this one has a metal bezel insert that is like brushed out, radial brushing, or sunburst type brushing. And you've got just a very simple engraved triangle at the top that is painted red, and you have your pip there, and you just have a line at 3, 6, and 9. So very simple, very retro inspired. And then you have the big indices, which is a triangle or upside down triangle at 12, huge circles at 1 and 2. You have a stick marker at 3, more circles, stick marker at 6, another one at 9, and the rest are circles. But this is actually, he's got different variants of this watch. This is actually the black dial with the gilt. So you got the gold surrounds on the indices. Chapter ring that is actually painted onto the dial that is all gold with little hash marks. You have the Dufrane logo at 12 and the name that's also in gold paint. And down at 6 o'clock, you have Barton Springs 2, automatic, 665 feet. And it's got a lot of space so it doesn't look cluttered. The handset and the seconds hand, they all are in the gold, so it matches the indices very nicely. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this little notch here, the cutout on the bezel insert at 369, they're also in like a gold colored. You have your screw down crown here. It's got the logo. It still has a little plastic on it, but it's the blue plastic, but it is very deeply engraved with the logo. You can see it there. Very nice lug style. I like the lug style on this, and it does have a nice beveled high polished edge there. Everything else is brushed horizontally. The crown is polished, which I like that little contrast with the brushed sides. It does have holes for assisting on strap changes on those lugs. But that's if you want to put your own straps, because he thought about that. If you want to put your own straps, that might assist you on doing so, right? Because he gives you the quick release. So you wouldn't need it for that. You would need it for your straps. And this is a very nice FKM rubber. Very nice, with a very substantial tang buckle with the Dufrane written on there. It's very sturdy. Very nice. This type of FKM rubber does not pick up lint, so I love that about this type of rubber. Here on the back, you do have, let's see if you can see it, Swiss automatic production, because this is what the production model will look like, but this is an example of that. This is not one of the actual ones that you'll get if you order it. The production 20 ATM, which is 200 meters, 656 feet. You have 316L Stainless steel and assembled in Austin. Then you have the Texas star right in the middle. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and pop it. Unscrew it. There it goes, a nice pop. This is a Swiss Salida SW200 in here. Now, they have a date variant that will have the date right here. A little bit of that indice and the date. This one is the no date, but it does have the ghost position, which I don't mind. I know if I wanted to, I could have the one with the date, and then you wouldn't have to worry about that. But I like the clean aesthetic of a no date. So pull it out all the way. And the next position would be your date. Right there, nothing happens. Then you push it in. You get the winding, which is a very nice wind. Very smooth wind. You can see it already started up. Push it all the way in. Screw it in. My hands, I have dry hands, and since it's polished, it can slip there, but there we go. Let's try that bezel. 120 clicks. It does line up. There you go, guys. Let's check the lume on it. Now, I know the lume on this is crazy. Let me move that hand out the way so we can see the lume better. Okay. Hit it. There you go. Look at that. Now, yes, this is as bright as you see it. The camera is not embellishing that lume. It is extremely bright. And it is a very nice bluish color. It is BGW9. Very, very nice and bright. I do really like that Steven puts plenty of lume, and it's applied very well because there are no patchiness on any of those indices. It is even everywhere. These are big circles, triangles, and the hands. Look at the handset, lots of lume. So if you didn't apply it very well, it was going to be very noticeable because you have a lot of space to mess up if you don't apply it right. But there are no mess ups. It is applied perfectly and evenly. Very nice. This thing will go all night long, like me. Turn the lights back on, guys. And there you go. Now let's do a quick wrist check. All right, guys. Let me back up. There it is. Pretty nice. 42 millimeters. So it wears pretty nice. I believe the lug to lug is like 48. So there's plenty of room there on your wrist. It doesn't wear, I mean, it wears big because it has a thin bezel, but not real big. To me, it wears like a true 42. Very comfy strap, guys. Anyway, thanks for being with me once again, guys. I really do appreciate you that are subscribed, that have watched the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, then please consider doing so. Also hit the bell icon so you're notified of the next video. And leave comments down below, guys. Tell me what you think about this watch. And hit that like button. That really does help as well. Thanks for being with me once again, guys. And remember, never stop winding crowns.